Hey, Wolverine. That damn X-Men. Michigan. Seriously, Michigan, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? 14-13 over Purdue Doo. Purdue Doo at halftime. Alarming. Alarming. Clemson hit a field goal at the end of the second quarter to extend their lead 24-10 over North Carolina in the ACC title game. And Michigan is up by 1 point. You heard me correctly. 1 point over Purdue Doo at halftime. So it looks like that could be a good game in the second half. I'm live streaming if you guys want to come hang out for the second half. I'm live streaming these primetime games, but I'm not sure what's going on with Michigan. Is it a hangover effect from last week's win against Ohio State? Well, maybe, but we didn't see that last year. Michigan beat Ohio State last year to close out the season, a huge win for them. Then they rolled in the Big Ten title game. So not real sure what's going on here, but if Michigan were to somehow lose this game, boy, it would just be, you'd be looking at three of the top four teams losing on the last weekend of the season, conference championship weekend. Southern Cal lost last night. They were the 4 team. TCU lost today. They were the 3 team. Michigan, a 1 point lead over Purdue Doo at halftime. They're the 2 team. Seems to me like the only team in the country that went out and did what they were supposed to do this weekend was them Georgia Bulldogs. Boy, nobody wants any of them, do they? No, they don't. I'm doing this live stream of these games, and there are not 5 minutes goes by without an Alabama fan showing up that still thinks they're making the playoffs. It's just staggering to me, the level of stupidity that Alabama fans have reached to think that at 10-2, in a year where they didn't even win their division and don't have a single good win, is somehow deserving of the playoffs. TCU at 12-1 and a loss in a conference title game, a game that Alabama didn't even have to play in, is still better than Bama. TCU's got way more quality wins than Bama, which have no quality. What's Bama's best win? Ole Miss? Ole Miss lost 4 of their last 5 games. What's their next best win? Texas? You see what I'm saying? There's no good wins. Anytime you ask Alabama fan, why do you think you should be in the playoffs? Well, because our losses were close. That's the best you can tell me? The best bragging point you have for your season is that your 2 losses were close? Jesus. Okay, TCU's 1 loss was close. 1 is less than 2. Dummy. TCU has 1 loss. You have 2. It's that simple. It's the same as the Ohio State thing. Ohio State is ahead of you because they have 1 loss. You have twice as many losses as Ohio State. And they're just not getting in. Ohio State's in. And man, I hope they're 4. I hope they're 4. I think the playoff selection show, I believe, comes on at noon tomorrow. So I guess I'll live stream during that too. As long as Michigan hangs on and wins, I expect it'll be Georgia, Michigan, TCU, Ohio State at 4. That's what I would think. If Michigan loses, then I don't know what the hell they're going to do. They might, even though TCU lost, if Michigan loses, would they might end up moving. I don't know. I have no clue. What a mess. What a mess. 3 of the top 4 teams lose if Michigan goes down. I don't know. I think Michigan probably hangs on and wins, though. They're just, I think they're going to be too physical and just kind of wear Purdue out along the lines of scrimmage here as this game goes along in the second half. But we'll see. But my prediction right now for the playoffs would be Georgia 1, Michigan 2, TCU 3, and Ohio State 4. But I definitely think those will be the 4 teams. Maybe we can debate the order. But no, Alabama, stop. And Tennessee, really? Just, I don't know. I don't know. DJ Ukelele was benched in this game. We've seen DJ Ukelele start his last game for Clemson. He'll never start another game for Clemson. He came out in this game and just looked absolutely horrible. Maybe the worst I've ever seen him look. His first pass of the game was thrown 5 yards short of the receiver right into the ground, and he didn't get any better after that. They've benched him and put Cole or whatever his name is, Club Dick, in the game. And Clemson's offense just looks way better with him in there. So I don't know what DJ will do. I don't know if he's going to transfer somewhere else. Surely he's not going to try his luck in the NFL. I don't think anyone would want him. So I don't know what he's going to do. But it's pretty obvious that he's started his last game at Clemson. We'll see what Dabo has to say about that after the game. But anyway, second half coming up. Going to be some good ones. Again, I'm live streaming if y'all want to come hang out and watch these games with me. I'll see you over there. Have a good morning.